Are you ready to start generating leads through all your social media efforts? I'm so glad you're here today because we are talking all about lead generation, whether it's organic lead generation or paid lead generation. Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm Amy Walker. I am a client acquisition specialist. It is my job to help you find the most efficient way to consistently acquire your ideal client. And today we are on number 4 of our social media series. So we talked about which platform you should use. We talked about making your profile pop. We talked about your content creation. And now we're moving into my favorite, which is lead generation. It's the whole purpose behind why we do the other ones. So this is where you actually get someone to say, I liked your content, let's move this forward to the next phase of our relationship in business. And we're gonna get their names, their emails, their phone numbers, and we're gonna be able to invite them to buy from us and have a sales conversation with us. We love this space, cannot love it enough. So one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about this is because I did it wrong in the beginning. I created a lot of content, and didn't really have a lot of people buying from me and converting. And it was because I just didn't have a lead generation plan in place. I was just simply getting visibility, but I didn't have a way to turn those people into leads and then into clients. And so I want to save you some time here by sharing with you the pieces that you need to have in place in order to consistently lead generate. Before we jump into it, there's 2 different types of lead generation that you're going to get through your social media. One is paid ads, and the second is the leads that are going to come through your organic reach. So that's the original content that you produce that people see, they engage with, and then they take the conversation to the next level. We're going to focus mostly on that because I'm not an ad specialist. If you want to find a Facebook ad specialist or LinkedIn ad specialist or YouTube ad specialist, they're online, go find them. They'll do a great job. I'm going to help you with your organic lead generation. My first tip for you is to start with the end in mind. I was really guilty of just wanting to create the content that I wanted to talk about instead of starting with the end in mind, which is this is where I want people to end up. This is where we're starting the conversation. Does this align with this? Is it going to lead them towards where I want them to go? I did not do this right in the early years because I want to help people with their client acquisition strategy. I want to help them build their business. And in the beginning, I was talking about motherhood, and I was talking about marriage, and I was talking about, all these different topics, which I'm passionate about, but they don't all lead to where I want them to go. And so if you start with the end in mind, that's going to help you to get clear on what types of things you should be talking about, what types of things you shouldn't be talking about, and what the next steps should be. Okay, let's talk about the first step that someone takes with you. This requires an irresistible offer. This is something that you throw out there as a freebie that they say, yes, I want to do that. I want to have that. I want to participate. And so they're willing to click a link and give you their name, their email, maybe their phone number. So when I was talking about start with the end in mind, I know that in my program, here's the things that we cover. We cover marketing and sales. We cover leadership. We cover balancing business and family. Those are the 3 things. And so I know that those are what's in the program. So when I'm creating content, I'm creating things that lead there. So it's either gonna be sales and marketing, leadership, balancing business and family. That's it. If you hear me talking about something else, feel free to ping me and say, stop, those aren't your things. But what we need to do is look at that first door. What's an irresistible offer that we can create to help them come in? So for balancing business and family, I have a 30-day challenge. For sales, I have a free sales book that you can get. For marketing, I have a free marketing tool that you can get. For leadership, you can get a copy of my leadership book for free. And so I have these different resources that you can come through that door, and it's something that if you like that content, would you like to come through and go to the next level? That's what you need to have in your irresistible offer, something that makes them want to say, yes, I'll give you my contact info. Let's take this connection a little further. My next tip for you is really simple. Engage with people who engage with you. If somebody writes a comment on your article that you post on LinkedIn, Send them a message and say, hey, thank you so much for your support of my article. I really appreciated it. Would love to hear more about you. If somebody leaves a comment, answer their comment or their question, but create conversation around the engagement that you're getting, because that's really where the relationship begins, and sales is relationship based. If somebody new follows you on Instagram, go leave them a little voice message that says, hey, thanks so much for following me. It's great to get connected. Tell me a little bit more about you. But proactively start conversations so that you can experience actual real relationships. It's a pretty good thing to have, I think, in business. My fourth tip for you is to have a low-cost offer, something that gives them a taste of what it is that you do. A lot of times what we want to have happen is we want people to go from I just met you online to sign up to be my high-end client, which does happen. But you know what happens more often? People meet you, they want to have a taste test. So is there something low cost that they can come to? Is there an event, for example, that they can attend? I have an event that's called Acquire that is a low cost event, but they get to spend 2 days with me working on their client acquisition plan. So that's a taste test. That's something that people can figure you out, they can learn more about you and decide if they feel like you gel together and they want to move into something bigger. So the fifth thing that you need is you need to create a sales experience. This could be a webinar that you host and that people get to jump on and learn more about your content, and then you offer your core product. This could be that they fill out an application to work with you and then they get on a call with you, or this could be you just take them straight to a call. I do recommend having some sort of a filter before the call, because otherwise you'll get on with a lot of people who are not necessarily your ideal client. They're not really qualified leads, or what they need you don't offer. And so doing some sort of a questionnaire beforehand helps filter that out. But that's ultimately where you want to go, is you want to take people into your core offer, which requires a sales experience. And so then we just bump it all the way back down. And that, my friends, is how you generate leads through your organic content on social media. I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave them below for me. Also, like the video if you found this to be helpful, so I know to create more like this. I would love for you to connect with us in our private Facebook group. We've got a group called the CEO Spot where I leave tips and strategies for business owners. It's a great place to connect and get in touch with other like-minded entrepreneurs. If you haven't done it yet, I know this is the fourth video in the series, but maybe it's the first one that you saw. If you haven't done it yet, I would love for you to go get my Ultimate Marketing Calendar. It's a really great tool to help you be able to track your ROI on your marketing activities. And also it calculates for you how many leads you need to hit your sales goal. So it's a pretty handy little tool. I'll put that in the link below. And if you haven't done it yet, subscribe to the channel. My friends, I think that's it. We've just come to the end of our 4-part series. Thank you so much for your energy and for all that you're doing in building your business and being here and supporting us on this channel. Thank you so much. Have a great day.